So I'm going to go ahead and talk about all the projects that I'll be going for mint or buying on secondary market for this week. But before we get started, go ahead and follow me on Twitter. You will be able to catch every single trade that I do in live time, and every single mint that I get or don't get will be posted on Twitter. So if you want to keep up to date with me as fast as possible, Twitter's the best place. All right, so getting into the first project, we're going to be doing Angry Baboons. They're minting today for 0.2 Solana, and there's only 5,000 of them. So I would not be surprised if the floor maintains at 1 Solana. So that'd be a quick 0.8 Solana. If you don't have much money, this is a good way to get started. Getting in on these cheap ones or getting in on these free mints would be a good way to start building up your balance. The second one is Kami. Kami is coming out today at 4 p.m. EST, and it's going to be minting for 2 Solana. And I think these are going to be pretty solid. They might tank the first day because a lot of the time when projects mint over 1 Solana, they kind of just tank or go under mint or stay at mint until the weak hands kind of shuffle out and the project just builds back up. And I wouldn't be surprised if these are at 3 or 4 Solana for the first day, and then they kind of slowly dip down and then bounce back up. But the art on this is pretty sick, and I'll definitely be going for 1. They will be airdropping each individual girlfriends for each of the characters, so that's interesting. So we'll see how that goes. So the next one's going to be Daring Dragons on tomorrow, October 8th. Daring Dragons are minting for 0.5 Solana at 5:30 p.m. This is one of the there's not many dragon NFTs on Solana, and the art on this does look pretty cool. I do think they have a DAO as well. The next one is an Ethereum NFT. It is Cyber Hornets. They will be minting at 6 a.m. on October 8th. They do have quite a big following at the moment. They're minting for 0.08 Ethereum, and I mean, the art looks kind of cool, but honestly, whenever projects have this much hype behind them, you kind of just want to get in on them. And at 0.08 Ethereum, I mean, you can't really be, for 0.08 Ethereum to get into a project that has almost 60,000 followers and an active Discord, pretty solid. The next one is Soulscape. Honestly, I'm doing this mainly for a personal reason. I think if a RuneScape game came out on the blockchain, it might be the biggest thing ever. And I don't know if this project is exactly trying to do that, or if they're just doing weapon slots and then they have some sort of game. I still have to do a lot more research into this project, but the fact that it is in the ballpark area of what I think would be perfection in this cryptocurrency gaming space, it's enough to get interested into this mint. This is minting on the 9th of October for 1 Solana at 4 p.m. I personally think that a RuneScape game, an MMO game, like an adventure game built on the blockchain that's a play-to-earn system, would absolutely be the biggest thing to ever hit gaming, mainly because the player base is already there. In my personal opinion, I played RuneScape since I was 8 or 9 years old, and the reason RuneScape's nowhere near as big as it could be is mainly because of the developers. They always halted back real-world trading. They banned real-world traders. I mean, people were literally making millions of dollars a year playing RuneScape just off of gambling, just off of staking. I mean, I think this could easily be the biggest thing ever if they do decide to go in that direction. I don't think they're actually coming out with a game. I have to do a little bit more research into this, but I do like the concept. I feel like whoever is the first to adopt a RuneScape style game into blockchain PV play to earn, that would be absolutely game changer. All right, it would be just as big, if not bigger, than Soul Atlas, in my opinion. So definitely room for that. Next one is Somers. They're minting for 1.5. They're minting for 1.5 Solana, and they're going to be at 11 a.m. The art on this is pretty sick. I would not be surprised if these get to 3 Solana and stay there. I don't think they have much else coming out other than that the art is pretty dope. Degen Eggs are minted for 1 Solana at 10 a.m. The only reason why I will be getting into the project like this is because there's actually only 1,000 supply. So that's very interesting. These are minting at 10 a.m. on October 9th. So we'll keep an eye out on these. Soul Sheep will be minting for 0.5 Solana, so very cheap project to get into, and it does look like there is quite a bit of a community behind this as well. Another one is Orcs. I'm gonna do a little bit more research into Orcs before I actually decide whether or not I'm going to be minting them, but they're currently on my radar at the moment, so we'll decide what we do then. And then lastly, we have Jungle Freaks. Jungle Freaks is going to probably be a very, very, very profitable project. This is going to be a very interesting project to get into. Every single one is hand drawn. So the artist behind this project definitely has some notoriety behind him. He did Hustler magazines for quite a while, I think like 30 years, it says in their bio. And every single one is individually hand drawn. So that's pretty dope. And I mean, they're fairly cheap. They're going to be minting for, I think, 0.08. So that's not that bad. I definitely see these possibly being worth like half an ETH. So that would definitely be some nice that would definitely be some nice gains. I also saw Alex Becker made a video about this a while ago. So I mean, it's definitely on some big players' radars. Definitely keep out for this. They don't have an exact mint date yet, but a lot of people are speculating it's gonna be next week. So we'll definitely see how that goes. All right, so that's gonna be it for the video. I have another video recorded right now, so I'm gonna turn this off. Thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Twitter, and obviously do your own research, because I kind of just skimmed through most of these. I did a little bit more research into some more than others, but this is a very speculative market. Things are going to go up and down. Side note, Soul Cities are actually at 2 Solana at the moment. It would have been nice to actually wait a little bit yesterday and then get more today. It's fine. I think it's fine. I think NFTs are definitely going to be struggling for a little bit now that crypto is actually booming right now. Once Bitcoin passes its all-time high and then starts to cool down a little bit more, I think that's when NFTs are going to start pumping again. So I would say be patient. If you're already at a loss right now in some of your NFTs, you're better off just holding them, or selling now and trying to buy back earlier, or selling now and then trying to buy back cheaper. That is a little bit more risky, but I personally will be holding any of the NFTs that I currently have negative gains on, that I currently am in the red on. So try not to sell anything in the red unless you are selling it in order to get into another project that's more profitable or has more better attributes or qualities for it. That's gonna be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna be posting another one today. We got a couple hours for the Angry Baboons, and then we got a couple more hours for Kami. So we're gonna be doing live mints on both of those, and we're gonna see if we get and we're also gonna see if we get a Mechaverse. So good luck to everybody. Hope you guys mint something. Hope you guys make some money. See you guys in the next one.